Only when he was nearing his 12th birthday did Daniel Jones go to school for the first time. This was the place, Swansea Grammar School. In the same form was a slightly younger boy, called Dylan Thomas.
We met in the playground, and I don't think any words were exchanged between us. We immediately fought. And I think it was symbolic in a way. And nobody won the fight, because my nose bled, he had a black eye, and we were the best of friends for the next 28 years.
Now, he entered into the life of Warmley, didn't he?
Oh, yes.
Now, did he need that kind of life?
Very much so. He was like somebody who was starving, really, of such a life, because his own family life in Cymru Drive was a very different matter altogether. I needn't go into that. But he found in Warmley exactly what he wanted from every one member of my family and from the general atmosphere of the house. And he entered into our games, of course, immediately, into every one of them, as if he were a member of our family. And we regarded him as a member of our family.
What sort of games were they? I suppose they must have been literary rather than musical.
Oh, no, they were of every kind, even including sculpture. But literary, of course, predominantly. And in literature, we wrote poems together. We tried to write plays. We tried to write short stories. But particularly in poems, I think we neared success. We did it by remaining completely independent. I wrote the odd number lines. He wrote the even number lines. I made it a rule not to criticize one another at all, but to accept what was written.
And did you know what each line was going to be? It was not like Consequences where you were covering them up. They weren't...
We didn't hide from one another. If I wrote the first line, he saw my first line, and then he wrote the second line. I saw his second line, and so on.